I have to say, do you just want me to listen? Do you want empathy or do you want solutions? Because
Right.
my go-to is solutions. Here's what you need to do.
Mhm.
The mama in me
Yeah.
teaching, telling.
Mhm.
But you're right, those emotions that they feel impact so much us wanting to solve their problems. And I love, Rick, how you said we just have to stand back, let them figure things out, let them live their lives unless they come to us for counsel. That's really fantastic.
And I do want to make sure that we're not just abandoning our kids, and no one's even saying that, but I'll give an example of where the other side of it sort of held true. Tanner was moving into his first apartment there in
Oh.
Dallas, and he was still working in Tempe. And Clancy really wanted to have a great apartment for him and well furnished and tastefully decorated and all that sort of thing. And I kept saying, hey, he's an adult kid. I had a TV that sat on the floor with used furniture and all that when I had my first apartment. Why don't we just do that? And I still remember you saying, he trusts me.
Mhm.
Rick,
And this was like,
look, man, I don't think we're ever going to figure it out. We could talk for 1,000 episodes on this one thing, and I don't think we'll ever get it figured out.
well, he got his apartment tastefully decorated in spite of me
They're
saying
always
that
tastefully decorated. Trust me.
That's part
without him having to do anything. He
Oh,
was out
yeah.
there in Arizona.
It's part
so
of the ritual of setting our kids up for success. Scott wanted to drop our son off, leave his boxes and bags and suitcases at the foot of his bed. And I'm like, no, we've got to get
He'll
things put away.
survive. He'll survive. Brush it off, dude.
But it's my last opportunity in this stage of his life to make a difference.
That is the mom. That is the mom. And he kept pushing back on me. He's like, don't you think Tanner wants input on? That's when I say, I know him. I know what he likes. You know, I still shop. If I'm in a store and I see something I know he'll like, I still get it and take it to him. So I know this kid. And yes, I would still send him pictures. Do you like this or this? And get his approval. But yes, it was all very nicely set up for him when he
But
arrived.
I have a question then, Clancy. Do you know Rick as well as your son? Do you know what he likes?
Yes.
Okay.
I can say yes on that.
Well, that's awesome. It's
Ask him the
wonderful.
last time he's bought a piece of clothing. That's
She
probably
does. Let's see.
1995.
Is there anything on my body? Oh, wait, yes. These socks that I had to buy because I forgot to pack
Yeah.
socks on the last trip. Those were the last purchase that I have made. She knows what kind of pillows I like on couches. None. And I've lost that battle years ago.
You just throw them off.
Well, and this is all fun, but I do want to drive home this point, though. That's very real about between mother and child. And I think a lot of people have to, well, a lot of mothers might need to think about it more really intentionally. Like, wow, it's just us. There's no kids running around and no kids to take to soccer and football and whatever it is that we did for so many years. But I mean,
Yeah.
it is a very, very different transition. I think it's hard for a lot of people. It was hard for us. Well, for a month. I was quite depressed. I was depressed,
He was.
actually.
I started school, so
I was depressed and life sucked for a month. And then I realized that things could be a whole lot better if we just were intentional, like y'all, about our lives. Let's be honest, my love. We do have those times where we can run naked through the house. I just want to make that point.
I hope I inspired something for this evening, but just make sure the camera's off.
or at least you can.
We've all seen the Seinfeld episode. We know the difference between good naked and bad naked. So
It's wonderful to think about, oh, we can travel on this date. And we don't.
we just got back from a trip that was a Tuesday to Friday trip. And that's
Oh.
the kind of thing you
Yeah.
could not do.
No.
Well, it was not great to do when you had kids in the house. And I will tell you, one of the best empty nest travel tip is the fact that you can do it when no one else is. Do you want to go to Mexico in October? Go to Mexico in
Yeah.
October. Do you want to go to Greece when no one else is there? Go to Greece. It's wonderful not to be tied to an academic calendar.
Yeah, it's cheaper too.
100%. Yes.
It's really cool.